I used to be very charismatic when I was young, and I believe we all are. Life was great. I was able to freely express myself without a single care in the world what anyone thought. But then, as I slowly started to get older, all the social conditioning that happened at home, plus the teasing at school, it started to take its toll, and my charisma slowly morphed into fear and insecurity. My potential was stunted. My relationships started to fade. My life started to become more and more dull each and every day. And that is when I first realized how important charisma really is and why everyone needs to learn this skill in their life. So if you've ever felt socially awkward, anxious in conversation, unable to freely express yourself, or like people just disrespect and ignore you all the time, then this video is for you. Because charisma isn't just some magical gift or something that's only reserved for the extroverts. It's a learnable skill. And today I'm going to break down exactly why everyone needs to work on this skill, even if you're a socially shy introvert like me. So why should everyone care about improving their charisma? Well, to best explain it, we'll use the analogy of the ripple effect. When you drop a small pebble into a calm pond, it generates a ripple. And that ripple starts to grow and expand outwards. Then another ripple forms, and another, and another. And these ripples through time, they start to grow and expand outwards. So you can think of that pebble as improving your charisma. And you can think of that first ripple as it building more trust. People start to feel more at ease around you. Misunderstandings drop. You become more easier to talk to. You become more relatable, more clear. The next ripple is improved connections. The quantity and quality of the connections that you have with people increases. You start to attract more people into your life, and the connections and relationships you already have, they deepen. You're not just talking anymore, you're actually connecting. Next comes career, business, and financial success. More charisma leads to better communication, more visibility, more confidence, more trustworthiness, and hence better opportunities in career, business, and leadership. The next ripple, you become more successful at forming and maintaining relationships. You become someone that people actually want to be around. Forming new relationships becomes easier for you, and maintaining them actually starts to feel more natural. The ripple keeps growing. You become and feel less lonely. You start to feel more supported by the people around you. You start to become more emotionally fulfilled. And then your body starts to respond. You're happier, less stressed. Your mood improves. Even your health changes. A meta-analysis and review by Holt-Lundstad et al. Finds that social connection is one of the strongest predictors of survival across species and throughout life. It's linked with higher well-being, resilience, and longevity. Another study by Harvard researchers report that social disconnect increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, anxiety, depression, and dementia. And social isolation increases risk of premature death by 26 to 29%. And lastly, becoming more charismatic affects everyone around you. There's a saying that you're the average of the 5 people you're around the most. And it's true. There's been studies on this, and it's actually contagious. The more charismatic you are, the more vibrant of a personality you have, the better mood you're in, the happier you are. It affects people, and it subconsciously rubs off on them through time. And so you're not just doing yourself a favor by improving your charisma, you're actually helping society. You're helping the people you're with. So that one little drop of the pebble, that decision to work on your charisma, it sets off a chain reaction that can change your entire life, and consequently, the life of others. So here's the bottom line. The cumulative evidence shows that charisma affects virtually every domain of life that involves other people, which is nearly everything. From advancing your career to making more money, to building stronger relationships and wielding greater influence, to becoming healthier and happier. And the fact that it's a learnable skill rather than innate makes it one of the highest return investments that you can make in your life. So hopefully by now you're convinced and inspired enough to decide that you want to start actually working on your charisma. And you still might be thinking, okay, I do want to work on my charisma, but I don't know where to start, or I don't know how to actually go about it. And that's why I created a part 2 to this video, which I am going to link over here. So be sure to watch that one. Also, I'd love to know what area of your life you think would improve the most if you decided to work on this skill. So leave a comment down below and let me know. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.